Viper 2-6, stand by for rocket attack. Over.
Roger. Hit them hard on that hill. Make sure they're down.
Roger, I'm on it. Coming around, heading 250. Roger, I got him lined up.
Gold Eagle's on the ground. Watch for snipers on thermal. Over.
You have the DSL. We've got it, sir.
Good. That's one less loose end.
No!
Area is sanitized. All targets destroyed.
Solid copy. No movement detected. 2-6 going into holding pattern.
I know for a fact you've probably heard of this game, and I'd like to talk about it because, my dear friends, it looks like a pretty dang good game. Have you heard of Tales of Tanorio? A new creature catching game coming onto Roblox, and it's under construction, and very soon it'll be completed. Here's the question: will Tales of Tanorio finish off Loomian Legacy? Now, before we dive deeper into this topic, I got a question for you guys. Do you still play Doodle World? Another creature catch game that released approximately, like, I think a couple months ago, maybe longer ago, last April. Do you still play? Now, if you're watching a video about Tales of Tanorio, if Tales of Tanorio is killing Loomian Legacy, high chances are you probably don't. Let's be realistic here. This is a video titled Loomian Legacy and Tales of Tanorio. Of course, maybe you do play Doodle World. No harm to you there. I mean, good for you. But Doodle World released, took a bunch of the Loomian Legacy player fan base, and then kind of crashed. I mean, think about it. The Roblox creature catcher YouTubers out there, they don't post Doodle World that often. I think maybe the biggest one might be more Jamie on his alt account, but he's only posted one video, Doodle World, in the past 2 months. Sonic V is probably the biggest one, but his videos, they peak at around 3,000 for Doodle World. It's Sora and Sonic V are the two biggest Doodle World players. And let's compare the player counts of Doodle World and Loomian Legacy. Loomian Legacy 1.3 thousand, Doodle World 730. The biggest difference between Loomian Legacy and Doodle World is Loomian Legacy has it's got its feet ingrained in the platform at the moment. The Loomian Legacy was not killed by Doodle World, but let's think about this for a minute. This 730 players likely would be playing Loomian Legacy were it not for Doodle World. Monsters of Etheria fell off hard. We're not talking about that game. Tales of Tanorio, if you haven't seen any of the leaks, you should, because Tales of Tanorio is priming to be a phenomenal creature catcher game. And I think it will either brutalize Loomian Legacy or put a nail in the coffin. And I'm not entirely sure which one. The biggest threat to Loomian Legacy is itself. I mean, if you think about it, Loomian Legacy's player base has been slowly leaving over the years due to the fact that its update schedule is absolutely horrendous. It's random, it's sporadic, and it takes forever. The most hyped Loomian Legacy update ever, Soulburst, hasn't even been released. It was announced 2 years ago. But Tales of Tanorio is going to launch with its Mega Evolutions. If Loomian Legacy releases Atlantean Part 2 and Tales of Tanorio releases like shortly before Atlantean Part 2 or during Atlantean Part 2 or after Atlantean Part 2, and it takes away that player base from Atlantean City, the most hyped up update just ever, I don't think Loomian Legacy can recover. I mean, think about it. The most anticipated update ever released in Loomian Legacy, which will be Soulburst and Atlantean Part 2. It won't matter if it doesn't beat Tales of Tanorio. I mean, of course, maybe the player bases will eventually even out and everything's going to be just fine. Loomian Legacy will survive, Tales of Tanorio and Loomian Legacy will thrive together. But inevitably, Loomian Legacy and Tales of Tanorio are going to be competitors. That's just how the world works. It'll compete for who has a higher player base, and it's priming to look like Tales of Tanorio is going to beat Loomian Legacy. With how the Twitter account is going and how the update's looking so far, Loomian Legacy looks like it's in for a rough ride with Tales of Tanorio. Mainly because I am more excited for Tales of Tanorio than I ever was for Doodle World, because Tales of Tanorio actually looks fun. No hate to Doodle World players. Doodle World gets extraordinarily boring. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say. Loomian Legacy is going to have a hard time with Tales of Tanorio releases because Tales of Tanorio will be a brand new, fresh game. So, of course, it's going to have all that hype behind it. And Loomian Legacy is still waiting on Sephiroth City. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.